Welcome my YouTube friends. It is Tuesday, October 31st, Halloween. But by being Tuesday, you know what that means? It's time for another installment of Canteen Cup Tuesday. Got a pretty good selection on tap for you today. We're going to make some ghastly beef stew with a nice little ingredient that I just saw and picked up a little while ago. And we're going to make it on our wood gas stove today for a couple of reasons. One, I haven't used my wood gas stove for a while and it was feeling kind of neglected. And number two, I wanted to get a little bit better control of the temperature and a little bit longer simmering if I'm going to make beef stew. So let me go and show you what I'm doing for ingredients and we'll get this party going. Okay, like I said, this could be ghastly. I was at one of my favorite shopping places, the dollar store, and look what I got. I got a Stampede ribeye steak for $1 sweet dollar. There it is in all of its glory. This thing is every bit of 1/4 of an inch thick, and it's all thawed out already. When I bought it, it was like a solid glacier, like a piece of wood. So what we're going to do is we're going to cube up our ribeye steak, and we're going to cook up that ribeye steak, and then we're going to put our nice little mixture of some of the new potatoes that come in like the Del Monte cans of potatoes. We got a handful of egg noodles. We got some mixed frozen peas and carrots, and in the bottom we got a little mixture that is the beefy onion soup, Lipton cup of soup, that we're going to make some broth out of. Then after we get that, we're going to add a little water, and then we're going to eat it using our handy dandy dollar store fork. All right, while our wood gasser's heating up over there, let me show you our perfectly ghastly and spooky, scary ribeye steak. So let's get this out of here. I never tried one of these ribeye steaks from the dollar store before, and frankly, I may never try one again. But all right, here we go. Yummy. All right, let's go like this. How bad could it be, y'all? It could be terrible, but I don't try these recipes before I make them. I just make them. So I'm gonna get this going here. All right, get this baby all cubed up and ready. Oh yeah. It's probably not going to be too tender, which is why I want to try to simmer it for a while. That's a big one right there. All right. All right, remember this is just a canteen cup. All right, we got our beef. Let's see where we go from here. All right, looks like we got our wood gasser starting to gas. Good old wood gas stove. That's my homemade wood gas stove. I got a video on that. Oh yeah, it's starting to cook now. Load her up a little bit more. Da, da, da. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Trick to starting the wood gas is use really small stuff to get her going. Then you can really load it up, and it virtually won't go out. So I'll be right back with our steak. All right, this thing's really starting to cook now. So got our steak, if you can call it that, in there. All right, look at that. We gotta turn this a little bit. Okay, got a little bit of water in there. See if we can get that the dollar store steak to start frying up. And it looks like it's starting to cook. So I'm going to start cooking up the steak. Alright, I don't know whether you can see, but our wood gasser's cranking. I have to put on my glove because it's hot. Steak is browning up nicely. Alright. This could be a ghoulishly terrible See what I did there? Ghoulishly. Could be a ghoulishly simple or ghastly terrible recipe. So my steak is cooking up. It's browning up in just a little bit of water. We're going to put the other ingredients. There's the bag of ingredients and a little bit of water, and then we're going to simmer it. So I'll be right back. Alright, cool thing about the wood gasser is when the fire dies down and you need a little bit more heat, you just pull the cup off the top, load it up with sticks, and then it self-fans itself, and it'll get really wheeling, like it's starting to really cook now. So let's see if we can get this steak fried up. All right. It's a little windy out today. It was 49 degrees down here last night. Looks like our steak is, if you can call it that, boiling right up. Alright. Let's see if it's done. It's a little rare, but I'm going to keep it on the wood gasser here for a couple more minutes if we can get it really cooking. Alright, our wood gasser's going. I think we're almost up to simmer time. So let's put the rest of the stuff in. Alright, throw a little water in. I'm going to put the cover on. Well, I need to give it a little stir first. Get some of the stuff mixed around. Oh yeah, look at that. Got some of the beef in there. Alright. Load up our stove a little. Ow. That thing is hot. I'm telling you, it's hot. Alright. Put this up here. Put that right on there. And we're going to let it simmer for a while. So, if we get out of the smoke here, we'll let it simmer for a while and then we'll come back. Alright, change our perspective a little bit. Oh man. She's going. That's looking pretty good. I'm going to continue to simmer this for a little while, and then I'm going to show you the finished result. Alright, this has been simmering up for a while. Sometimes it takes a little while on the wood gas stove. But let's see what we got here. Alright. Oh man. Look at that. Alright. This is good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to snap the top on the canteen cup. We're going to take it over to the table and let it sit for a few minutes. Then I'll show you the finished product. Alright, here we go. Man, that took forever to simmer on the wood gas stove. I mean like 25 minutes. So I didn't think y'all wanted to watch a 25-minute video of me cooking beef stew on the wood gas stove. So here we go. Let's see what we got. Alright. Now we got our top on there. Whew. And it is still smoking. We got our dollar store spoon and our dollar store fork. Okay. All right. That doesn't look too bad. Let me see how the pasta turned out. Okay, it's cooked. All right. Now, let's see if we can get our secret ingredient a little bit of Cristal hot sauce. Just a little bit. All right, I'll let it do it. Now, the moment of truth. This could be good, or it could be perfectly ghastly, ghoulishly, Halloween scary, because that's a dollar store ribeye steak. I got it for $1 sweet. All right, let me mix around a little bit of that hot sauce. Okay. We got some steak on there. All right, we got some pasta, and it's hot. All right. Man, that hot sauce makes a difference. All right. It's not bad. We got a little bit of the dollar store steak, ribeye steak for $1, okay? You know, it's actually not bad. You know, I let it simmer in the soup juices, and I thought it was going to be tough and chewy, but it's actually not too bad. Here we got some of the canned potatoes. These are just those little new potatoes that you get in the can that are already cooked. All right, not bad. All right, let's recap. Trip to the dollar store, me and Mrs. Florida Boy today, and went to a different dollar store. Saw the ribeye steak for $1, so I got one. Came back, cut it all up, kind of seared it up in just a little bit of water. You know, maybe just a few teaspoons of water just to sear it up. Dumped the bag, a mixture of about a handful of my scientific measuring method, about a handful of egg noodles, a couple teaspoons of peas and carrots, frozen peas and carrots, about a half of an envelope of Lipton cup of soup, hearty beef and onion, whatever it was, just to make the beef stock, some canned new potatoes, and threw a little bit of water in there and simmered it over my wood gas stove until it was done. It took a while, but it's pretty good. So once again, here's the finished product. You know, we got dollar store beef stew. Top it off with a little Cristal hot sauce. So, coming to you from the wilds of my backyard, because I didn't get a chance to go out in the woods today. It's a little breezy. It got down to 49 degrees the last couple of nights. You know, it's a nice 70, 75, 76 degrees today, and it's just wonderful. I mean, it's almost, we got the low 80s and the low 60s for the rest of the week, but it's almost getting close enough for me to go out and do some overnights. Here's another installment of Canteen Cup Tuesday, Halloween edition. Ghastly beef stew, we're going to call this. Once again, remember, in the left-hand side, you're going to see a couple of suggested videos. On the right-hand side, you're going to see my subscription bubble, and also you're going to see my subscription bubble at the bottom. So, coming to you from the wilds of my backyard on October 31st, Canteen Cup Tuesday, this is Matt from FloridaBoy Bushcraft and Survival saying, I will see you on the trail.